Hey friends, welcome to day 5 of our 28-day challenge. Today's theme is Ignite Your Energy, and as you can see, I am in full winter form over here. It's freezing, I'm tired, I don't have the energy, but that's exactly when we need to call on times like this, practices like this, and there may be some of you out there avoiding this one, and I promise it is going to be super quick, super easy, and there are a few different elements throughout the practice that you can use individually at any point in your day to get a little bit more energy. So first, we're actually going to stand in standing pose, mountain Tadasana, for this practice. So we're going to start with some deep breathing and some shoulder rolls, just getting started. And again, you guys can do this practice any time of day, not just morning, but of course if you need a little pick-me-up in the mornings. So as always, we are linking our breath with our movements. So with an inhale, shoulder rolls up into the ears, and on the exhale, rolling back and down. Inhale, shoulders up, exhale, back and down. We're going to do a few rounds of these to just start waking our bodies up. Now, what's coming next is called the breath of joy. So you may or may not have seen this one before. This is an awesome tool that I just mentioned that you can use on its own at any given point. So breath of joy is within the realm of pranayama because it is simply breath work. So the way that breath of joy works is that you inhale for 3 different parts. So our arms are going to lift forward, and then we're inhaling a second time as they lift up to the side, and then they lift up. Or it's like forward, side, up. So it's a 3-part inhale. So we're exhaling forcefully through the mouth, and we're going to do this 3 times. So in, and then we exhale down. That's what it is. So in, all the way up. Another inhale, forceful exhale. One more time. Inhale, another inhale to the side. Last inhale all the way up. Forceful exhale out. So this one takes a little bit of practice. I'm going to do 2 more rounds of it, guiding you through it, but it gets the blood pumping, it gets the heart beating. I'm honestly already feeling a little bit better than when I started. So we'll do 2 more, friends. Breath of joy. So inhale, palms facing up. Again, second inhale, palms to the side. Third inhale all the way up. And now big exhale in your mouth as we push it down. Last time. In, out. So that's pretty cool. I can honestly say I've only probably done that about once or twice, and now I'm teaching it. So here we go. So that's what shakes off the fatigue. So while we're doing this now, I want you to set the intention. I welcome energy and movement into my body. So just a nice little side body stretch. We're going to do what is called standing half moon. So inhaling, our arms all the way up overhead, and then on an exhale, we're just doing a gentle side bend over to the right. Of course, if you're on the left, that's fine too. Just make sure that you are. We very rarely tell you to jut any sort of your body part out while doing yoga, but in this case, I would encourage you to kind of push your hip over to the opposite side. And breathe deeply. 3 to 5 deep breaths here. And again, we set this intention that a lot of yoga practices are for relaxation, but today We're looking for a little boost, whether it's energy, mood. All right, inhale together, back to center. Give yourself a nice little stretch, perhaps a little back bend. And on the exhale, bending over to the opposite side. Get that hip jutting out. So in this case, my arms are reaching, actively reaching over to the left, but my hips are being sent to the right. My feet are together. You may find more comfort with them hip width distance apart, maybe even a little bit wider, but for the purpose of the stretch, I do find it a little bit more efficient with your feet together. 3 to 5 breaths on this side, and even just holding your hands up like this is powerful. All right, exhale. Give yourself a minute, shake it out. That feels so good. So you can repeat this as many times on each side as you'd like. Little standing spinal roll. So we have an inhale. You can watch me do it for the first time. We've got inhale. Perhaps you lift the chin, give yourself a little back bend, and as we exhale, we're just folding over into a forward fold. And then we can come up halfway lift on the inhale. And then gently bring yourself up the rest of the way. So we're gonna go inhale, up again. Stretching, reaching, potentially a little back bend. On the exhale, slight bend in the knees, hinging from the hips. Forward fold. Let your upper body feel heavy. Feeling that blood pumping, energy building, fatigue, getting busted. Inhale, halfway lift. Your legs are straight, but I do encourage you to keep a micro bend so that you're not hyperextending. I appreciate it's hard to see in my really cool cargo pants. So we're gonna do it one more time. So on your own time, meet me back at standing on an inhale, all the way up. Slight back bend, exhale, forward fold, nice and slow, nice and gentle. Gentle yet powerful. Inhale, halfway lift. Your hands can be on the thighs, on the shins. Perhaps you have a prop. Now from here, we're actually going to go down into a chair pose. So bend your knees. We did this the other day. We're pretending that we are sitting in an invisible chair. Of course, if you need to come up for a break, we will be here for a mere moment. So in chair, your hands can be wherever you're most comfortable. I like them up here because it is strong and powerful. You can also have them back like airplane. You can have them at heart center. But let's go for strength. Stability. You're planting your weight actually further back into your heels on this one, and you can push that booty back, and we're just doing gentle pulses. So this is fire. This is igniting the energy. You're breathing. There's no set time or repetitions, but again, this is one thing that you can do at any point in the day. You can do small pulses like this. You can also kind of, on the exhale, stand up and just bring your arms back down. Inhale yourself back down into chair. That active inhalation, active exhalation, that movement of air in itself creates some fire. Strong. So there we go. That's a little chair pose action you can do anytime. Hey guys, thanks for being here. Carrie, Elspeth, Marie, hi. All right, so I would like to introduce you guys. we're gonna do some low lunging first, and then we're going to do a real quick, simple sun salutation, because it is like the basis of a lot of things yoga, and I wish that somebody had kind of broke it down for me earlier in the beginning. So, what a time to be wearing fleece and a turtleneck, but here we are. It really does build a fire. But it's attainable, you know, we're not beating ourselves up over here. Play around with your hands. I actually have a hard time planting mine all the way down, so this would be a really great opportunity for a prop. You can also drop your back leg down. Again, I'm on my left hand, so I'm going to, on the inhale, raise my left hand up to the sky. My gaze is following my hand. Perhaps you keep yours down. Another option is a different feel, but you can also raise your right hand with your left foot, and it just gives you a nice dynamic spinal twist. I love twists. All right, back to downward dog. And I'm going to show you guys a sun salutation next. If you've never done one, I encourage you to watch and just allow me to show you the cues and the breath that goes with it. So without confusing you, there are a few sun salutations. There's also moon salutations, which are pretty wonderful too. And they basically are just, it's a flow. It's a connection of yoga poses kind of one after another with a seamless transition. So a sun salutation is in and of itself like one of the best things that you can do, and a goal that I had set for myself that I never did do is start the day off with 10 sun salutations. Like, you'll see why. Okay, so the sun salutation starts in mountain pose. Standing Tadasana, feeling strong, feeling grounded. Inhale, arms overhead. Again, linking movement with breath. Exhaling, forward fold. On the inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, planting hands down into strong, high plank position. On the exhale, I'm coming down into a chaturanga, lowering my belly very slowly down. Now this can be either, you know, a little baby cobra, a nice baby back bend is what we're looking for. If you're further into your practice, perhaps you're looking for a full expression of upward dog. No matter. From here, where are we? We're going to exhale, lift the hips back, forward fold, inhaling, arms all the way up to the top, and back to heart center. So that's one sun salutation. I'm going to do one more. Inhale, arms to the sky, exhale, folding forward. Give yourself a moment here in your forward fold. Feel the energy, feel your confidence. Inhale, halfway lift. We are strong, we are ready. Exhale, forward fold. On the inhale, root to rise, my friends, all the way up. And exhale, hands at heart center. That's 2 sun salutations. You kicked ass. And I kicked ass because that was my first time teaching the move. All right. So we're closing because that's how quick and dirty these practices are. I didn't want to do it today. I didn't want to do it, and we did it anyway. So it's, Marie, you taught me that discipline, you just have to shut it off sometimes, you know? And remind ourselves that we're doing it for us. So meet me in seated butterfly pose. This is Baddha Konasana in Sanskrit. I love giving myself a nice little foot massage while I'm here. Inhaling, sitting tall. Again, not to overextend the neck. On the exhale, forward fold just slightly, and we're going to hold here for 5 breaths. I hope you are feeling a little bit more energized, a little bit lighter than when you first started. I'm really grateful that you're here with me. Day 5. It's a strong start, my friends. Okay, slowly rolling down onto our backs. We're going to give ourselves a nice spinal twist. So tuck both knees into the belly. Your hands can either be out in a T. I have mine in like a goalpost goddess. And on the exhale, you're just going to bring both knees over to one side. Option to gaze over opposite shoulder. Perhaps you keep your gaze to the ceiling. 3 to 5 deep breaths here. Right, back to center. On the exhale, both knees opposite side. Again, gaze or arms, yogi's choice. And this is a great one. We have done, this is our second twist in this short little practice. And I'm getting some really nice relief, and I hope you are too. All right, my friends, time to kick it back into your Shavasana. Take a few moments to yourself, relaxing your hands, your arms, your shoulders into the mat. Releasing any tension, any fine lines that you may be holding in your face, your jaw. Remove the tongue out of the roof of your mouth. Expand your belly, expand your ribs, expand your chest. Absorb and recharge. Soak in all of that energy that you just created. As you breathe in, I invite you to imagine a fire burning inside of you. Hi, Harry. This is to you, buddy. The fire burning inside of you. Hopefully it's not heartburn, but and fill every cell of your being with that fire. Make every cell warm and confident, and just remember exactly who you is, what you're capable of, what you have already accomplished, and what you have yet to do. With each inhale, draw in fresh energy. With each exhale, you release anything that is no longer serving you. All that negative self-talk, stress, the noise, my friends, you know what I'm talking about. So I'd like for you to silently repeat today, all day, and as long as you need to. I am energized, I am strong, I am ready. May this energy carry me through the rest of my day with ease and focus. So let's seal this practice. So take one final deep inhale through the nose. Hold at the top, and if you want, you can let it go with a sigh. Out the mouth. Gently blink the eyes open. Give yourself a small smile, acknowledging the work that you just put in a turtleneck and a fleece sweater. And it's the first time I actually feel warm all day. So you are now recharged and ready to move on with your day. I hope you're feeling more clear-minded, a little bit lighter, a little bit more confident. If you're into journaling and you'd like a journal prompt, what movement made you feel the most energized today? And how does movement, Harry, this is a good one for you. How does movement shift your mindset? This has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for the accountability. Thank you for being here, and for all of you guys that are just showing your love and support. It's all for you. I love you all. May the light in me honor the light in you. Namaste. See ya.